We've received a number of calls from seniors and others who are very concerned that they've been called speculators when in fact they've lived in their homes for 10, 15, and 20 years. My constituent Margaret called a few days ago. She's 78, she's a widow, she has poor eyesight, not a lot of mobility, and no computer. And she was very concerned about how she should go about filling out the speculation tax. So Margaret phoned the toll-free number and advised the agent that her husband had passed away in September. And she was told that she would still have to complete an exemption form even though her husband had passed away because he was still on title at the land title office. Margaret's very concerned about this, very frightened about having to give out information and personal information. In fact, she told me she was shaking when she had to give her social insurance number over the phone. So after a few more phone calls, Margaret was advised that she would have to go to the land title office with her probate documentation and the death certificate to prove that her husband had passed away so that she could change the registration on the title. So the NDP speculation tax is not a speculation tax at all. It's putting a lot of stress on seniors and others. Margaret has to prove that she is not a speculator when she's been in her home for 10 years. The Minister of Finance said 99% of people would be exempt, yet 100% of people in the targeted areas have to fill out the exemption. The BC Liberals said that they would scrap the NDP speculation tax. In fact, Andrew Wilkinson put forward a private member bill last year for condo flipping. This would have really truly have addressed the issue of speculation tax. The other calls that we are getting are from cabin owners in the area of Balcarra. These are cabins that have been in families for many years with multiple people on title. They now have to fill out an exemption or fill out a form to prove that they're not speculators as well. Many of them will be captured in the NDP speculation tax.